I thought I was going to be able to review the one about the monkeys. Yeah, I thought I was going to review a movie about monkeys, and you're sitting there going, what, you talking about a Planet of the Apes movie? No, because for a second, when I saw Project X, I was like, hey, is that the Matthew Broderick movie about the monkeys? No, it's a party movie that looked interesting. Because when the trailer came, I'm like, this could be funny, but I don't think there's much story here. And you know what? There isn't. The story's about 3 high school seniors that are, like, I guess considered losers. And so to become popular, they're going to throw a big party, and it gets way out of control, and so many things happen. It's actually based on a real story of, I think it was an Australian kid that did the same type of thing. The movie plays out like it's copying Superbad, but yet the difference is Superbad was all about them trying to get the booze for the party. This one's all about the party. But still, I mean, the characters are so much similar. You got the fat one, and but in Superbad, the fat one, Jonah Hill, was also like the kind of douchey friend. In this one, the fat one's the picked on one, like McLovin. Then you got the douchey friend, then you got the skinny, shy, awkward one. And they don't change or develop their characters beyond that. No, it's just all about the party. The actors, I don't want to say they're bad actors, but I didn't like their characters at all. That's a bit of a weakness in the writing. And the acting was fine. I think they all seemed like high school students, but like their characters, I didn't like them. They never did anything to make me like them. So, like the one I might have liked most was the main kid that's throwing the party, just because like he's not doing anything to be a total asshole, but he's not doing anything to make me like him. Because then you get the other character, Costa, who's just a fucking douchebag. I mean, good lord, I just hated him. There's not one redeeming thing about him. He had like 1 or 2 times when he was actually funny. He had a couple times when he was funny, that was it. And the fat one had 1 or 2 funny moments. The only point of this movie is to hopefully be funny and maybe work as a escape for people. So like, if you could watch this movie and be like, I would never throw that type of party, or possibly not even show up, but watching other people do it is fine by me. Like, if you want to do that, watch this movie. Whatever keeps you from actually doing it, because this is psychotic what happens in this movie. I think my enjoyment also decreased a little, because aside from the fact that it's just not a very good movie, no one to like, it was kind of funny, but I mean, I don't relate to the characters at all. I'm not a partier, I don't drink or any of that stuff, so I don't relate to the kids at all. And it almost seemed nihilistic to me, where it's like, these people have no humanity, just because I didn't relate that much. But at least they had a couple funny moments. But you're probably saying, oh man, this guy, he ain't a partier, so of course he didn't appreciate the movie. Yeah. Well, I'll raise an interesting point. I like movies like Saving Private Ryan, but I've never went to war. So there's obviously a difference. Just because you haven't done that or aren't that type of person doesn't mean you can't relate to them. I think it's just a weakness in the writing. The movie was kind of funny, though. I think if you're a partier, you'll probably love this movie and just think it's the greatest movie ever. But I do have one problem with the movie. It sets a terrible message. I know what you're thinking. Dude, come on. Don't do that. No, it does. It sends a horrible message, because like these people, there's a part where they have like a gnome full of pills and it explodes, so they all just dive on and start eating it. And I'm like, you're all going to die. I was just sitting there thinking, now, how long until like 18 of them just drop dead from their hearts exploding or something? I mean, yeah, and then they just act crazy, like basically burn down a neighborhood. And at the end of the movie, it pretty much says like, you know, you could burn down your neighborhood, just be absolute terrible human beings, but it's okay. It's all okay in the end because people like you now. It's like that. No. In fact, like if someone actually did something like this, like the Australian guy, I don't know what happened to him, but I'm pretty sure if you do something like this, you'll go to prison. Yeah, please don't try to copy anything they do in this movie. Watch the movie, enjoy it. Just don't do it. It's bad. This ain't the worst movie to watch. It's just not that great. But you could enjoy it. Like, I didn't hate watching it, to be honest. I was perfectly fine sitting there watching it. I was like, It was almost like I was watching a nature show, just studying things like, Oh, so that's what they do. Like, that's the best way I could describe it. But, you know, not a terrible movie, but not at all very good. I'd give Project X a D. I think it works kind of as a comedy, but, you know, I've got Superbad. I can relate to those characters a little bit more. They're funnier, they're likable, it's got a good story, it's just an overall better movie. Yeah, so if you like this video, like or subscribe, comment below, tell me what you thought of the movie, did you like it or did you not? Thanks for watching, I'll see you guys later.